Hello everybody and welcome back to the Aurora Hype Train. I of course am Sir Beardian, and today we're talking about the manufacturing sector. The maximum service sector size has been reduced from 75% to 70%. The effect of this is an increase in the manufacturing population by 5% of total population. For a population on a colony cost 0 world with max service sector, like a home world, the manufacturing sector will be 25% of population rather than 20%. This change is because of the increased worker requirements for shipyards, plus the increased need for financial centers and maintenance facilities. Steve considered lowering the starting numbers of factories, but decided to maintain the existing balance to free up more population instead. Otherwise, the standard staff will generally have a manufacturing efficiency problem. Apparently we haven't covered this, but the required rank of a ship commander is set automatically and will be the lowest race rank unless one of the following component rules is activated. Component rules are not cumulative, so only the highest requirement applies. If a ship has weapons, survey sensors, a jump drive, or a hangar deck, and is greater than 1,000 tons, the required rank is lowest rank plus 1. If a ship has an auxiliary control, a science department, or a primary flight control, the required rank is also lowest rank plus 1. And if the ship has main engineering, a CIC, or a flag bridge, then the required rank is lowest plus 2. The class window has a checkbox entitled Senior CO. If this is checked, the class will have a required rank 1 higher than the above rules require, to allow the player to designate certain classes as worthy of a more senior officer than normal. This rule is an enhancement to the command and control rules that we discussed previously. Now, we have some engineering considerations. In VB6 Aurora, a ship always has its maximum thermal signature even when not moving. The fleet can be set to a lower speed if desired, which reduces the signature, but that isn't directly related to movement, as it doesn't seem realistic that a stationary ship and one moving at full speed should have the same thermal signature. C# Aurora will handle thermal signatures in the following way. If a fleet has movement orders, each ship in that fleet has a thermal signature equal to the current speed divided by max speed times the max thermal signature, so the same as VB6. This applies regardless of whether the order involves a change in position. So a freighter in transit and one loading cargo are both considered to be moving. A ship in a fleet without orders has a baseline thermal output equal to 5% of its size in hull spaces, or 0.1% of its size in tons. For example, a 10,000 ton ship without orders would have a thermal signature of 10. There is no distinction for commercial shipping on the basis that some commercial functions, such as mining, terraforming, and harvesters, would generate heat, and even freighters would have less thermal shielding than similar sized warships. The minimum thermal signature for a ship with movement orders is also the base thermal output. This has significant implications for scouting, as passive sensors will now only detect large stationary alien warships from a relatively short distance. Now, we also have some changes to jump point transit shock. When a ship transits a jump point, it will suffer jump shock. This temporarily disables active sensors, fire control systems, and jump drives. A ship making a standard transit will suffer a delay equal to 120 seconds plus 1 to 60 seconds times the ship bonus. A ship making a squadron transit will suffer a delay equal to 20 seconds plus 1 to 10 seconds times the ship bonus. The ship bonus is equal to, complicated math, 2 minus 1 plus the crew grade times the morale times the overhaul factor. For example, if a ship has 100% morale, an overhaul factor of 1, which is normal, and a crew grade of 10%, the ship bonus will be 2 minus 1.1 times 1 times 1, or 0.9. So any delay will be multiplied by 90%. The length of jump shock for NPRs is halved. This is to compensate for the fact that humans can make much better decisions in this situation, in particular with regard to ensuring the right mix of jump ships and warships is available in the right place at the right time to take advantage of squadron transits. There may be some additional strategic decision making in the situation for NPRs, but it's not a high priority. Otherwise, it'll be the same as player races at that time. Now, we have some changes to fleet order templates. When a fleet is given a set of orders in the naval org window, these orders can be saved as an order template. This is as simple as clicking the Save Template button and typing a name into a pop-up box. When the Order Templates option is chosen in the top left of the Movement Orders tab, all order templates that start in the same system as the currently selected fleet are displayed. To use a template, select it from the list and click Add Move. All the orders are created accordingly. This is similar to the same functionality in VB6, but the UI allows a lot more templates to be easily accessible. Templates can be deleted with a Delete Template button. We have some changes to commander name themes. C# Aurora allows a race to have an unlimited number of commander name themes. This is handled on the race window. When a race is created, a single theme is selected as part of the creation process. Unless the player makes changes, 100% of commanders will use the initial theme. The player can choose additional themes, assigning each one a weight. When a new commander is generated, the name will be randomly assigned the theme based on the weight of each theme. The screenshot shows a race with a single commander name theme. This one shows the same race with multiple additional themes. The top left section of the race window shows the main theme with the greatest weight plus the number of additional themes. Now, next we have a absolutely fantastic quality of life change that's going to make life a lot easier for people playing with missiles. Missile engines have been integrated into missile design. In VB6, you research missile engines first, then use the engine within a missile design. This can be tedious. Yes, it can. Especially if you are not sure exactly what engine size you need. Therefore, for C#, the missile engine design has been removed from the Create Research Project window and integrated directly into the missile design window. The best engine and fuel efficiency tech will automatically be used so the player decides on the engine size and power boost. The engine design takes place behind the scenes and is confirmed when you design the missile. This means you can play around with the engine design and missile design at the same time, as you can see in this screenshot. If no engine is required, just tick the no engine options, as you can see here. And it gets rid of the engine. Now, next up we have the change to the colony analysis window from VB6, the potential colony locations, which is now used to search for new colony sites. In C# Aurora, this function has been built into the System View window. If you click the All System View button, the stars section is replaced with search filters. Several areas that are not required in this mode, such as the jump point list, are hidden from view. The All System View button changes to the Normal View button, which will return you to the standard single system view. While in All System mode, you can narrow the search for potential colony sites across all systems while retaining all the functionality of the System View window. For example, here the Jovian Federation is looking for worlds with a colony cost of 4 or less that have minerals present. The results are sorted by colony cost and the hydro extent descending. The Federation has yet to develop junk tech, so all the bodies are from the Sol system. The second screenshot is from an earlier campaign and shows a search for worlds with acceptable gravity, oxygen present, not in an alien controlled system, below a colony cost of 4, with a pop capacity of at least 1 million, and that have minerals present. This is sorted by colony cost and size of mineral deposits. Next up, C# has a comparison window that allows you to see a high-level comparison between different races. It is simple and read-only, but useful for a high-level overview. The window expands to the number of player races in the game, and there may also be added some additional comparison information over time as it becomes necessary to do so. Speaking of races, there is now a new optional spoiler race, the Rakas. The Rakas are the remnants of an ancient civilization that once had colonies across the galaxy. Their populations were virtually wiped out, and the tiny number of survivors have regressed to a primitive tribal lifestyle, although they retain some elements of trans-Newtonian technology. The Rakas have no ships and are confined to planetary surfaces, with each remnant colony effectively a different race, with potentially different levels of technology. These populations consist only of ground forces with no civilian population, and due to the ancient history of alien invasion, the Rakas will resist any invader. The Rakas are large, heavily muscled humanoids with skin coloration ranging from green to grey. Their surviving technology is sufficient for trans-Newtonian infantry and mechanized forces. Some Rakas tribes will also retain STO weapons. The ancient Rakas experimented with genetic modification during the final wars, so some tribes will retain genetic advantages for combat, and all tribes will be familiar with warfare in the dominant terrain of their homeworld. The Rakas have wider environmental tolerances than humans, and their colonies were generally created on worlds with large quantities of accessible TM mineral deposits. Therefore, the remnant tribes will usually be encountered on worlds with oxygen atmospheres that possess multiple accessible mineral deposits. There is a small chance that a tribe may have survived on a hostile world, however. Orbital bombardment is an option to wipe out the Rakas, although as the planets that Rakas and tribes inhabit will generally be valuable in terms of habitability and resources, any attacker may wish to avoid catastrophic damage to the environment. So basically we're getting a new spoiler race that you really want to invade, but that has really nice planets. I personally would actually give all of them STO weapons, because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just dust. It's just dust. Next, we have a really cool change, automated medal awards. In terms of basic concept, medals in C# have a similar function to VB6. You can create a medal with a name and description, associate a medal image, and assign a promotion score boost or penalty. You can assign that medal as desired to different officers for role-playing reasons. A minor addition for C# is that you can flag a medal as allowing only a single award or allowing multiple awards. The major change for C# is that medals can now be assigned automatically. A lengthy default list of conditions for medal awards will be available, and within the constraints of the available measurement types, additional conditions can be added. Medals can be associated with one or more conditions, and the medal will be awarded if a commander meets one of those conditions, unless it is a single award only and the commander already has it. The first screenshot shows the medal window with the first medal on the list selected. At the bottom of the window are options for changing text or image, setting promotion score, and the multiple award flag, and adding removing conditions for this medal. The second screenshot shows a list of available conditions. This is only an initial list to show examples of what is possible. All these conditions are already working, and Steve may add to this window the ability to create new conditions. We'll see if that exists when it launches next week. They will have to use one of the existing measurement types, but you can choose different measurement amounts. This thread is open for suggestions of different measurement types. So there is a link there that, if you like, you can go and suggest or look through already suggested measurement types. This third screenshot shows the commander window with medals awarded. A major side benefit of the medals code is that each commander will now display a list of every measurement type where he has activity, the panel in the top middle left. This screenshot is using random data, so it doesn't match the medal assignments on the previous screenshots. The medal images are from VB6, so there may be some dated ones added in later. Now, automated medal assignments is all good and well, but we also have options still for manual awards. Two options. First one, an award to an individual commander on the commander's window using the award medal button as per VB6. And two, mass awards to large numbers of commanders at once, primarily for the purpose of campaign medals. On the fleet window, you can select a ship, a subfleet, a fleet, or a naval admin command and click award medal. The following window pops up. You choose the medal and the type of command positions to which the medal will be awarded. Every commander with a command included in the selected types that is on a ship included in the selected organization will be awarded the selected medal. This would include commanders of any ground formations present on the ships if that commander type is selected. If a fleet is selected, all ships in the fleet are included, including any in subfleets. If an admin command is selected, every ship in the complete hierarchy of the admin command will be selected. Mass awards use a confirmation pop-up after you close the medal award window, as a mistaken mass award would require some sorting out. On the Naval Forces window of the galactic map, there is an award medal button. This will pop up the same award medal window, and the selected medal will be awarded to every commander with one of the selected commander types in the system currently selected on the galactic map, including commanders of ground formations or at populations in the system if their commander type is selected. On the Ground Forces window in the Order of Battle tab are two new buttons, Formation Medal and Hierarchy Medal. Formation Medal functions in a similar way to the award medal on the Commander's window. The medal is awarded to the single commander of the currently selected formation. Hierarchy Medal is a mass award option with two functions depending on whether a formation or a population is selected. When a formation is selected, the mass award is to all commanders in the downward hierarchy of the currently selected formation, including the commander of the selected formation. When a population is selected, the mass award is to the commanders of all formations at that population. When awarded medals manually, a pop-up box will appear after the medal is chosen, allowing you to enter an optional medal citation. This citation will appear if you mouse over the medal in the commander view. The new Mass Award option should result in a much more visual history of different commanders with a display of the various campaign medals. It's also going to make allocating medals to potentially dozens of commanders at the same time a hell of a lot easier, because it can take a long time to allocate medals to commanders if you have 100 commanders and 100 fighters that participated in a campaign. So overall, some very nice changes. I am very much looking forward to the new medals and trying out those and actually having some fun with them, and also being able to locate colonies a lot easier. But most importantly, I'm most looking forward to the significant ease in designing missiles without needing special calculators to figure out how much of an engine I need beforehand. So, yeah. And that's it for today. Join me tomorrow, where I will continue covering the changes for C# Aurora every day for the rest of this month until launch. Down below, links to the official Aurora Discord, Reddit, and the forums where you can join the discussion and the hype. And I will see you next time.